What drew me to the script was the world. You've kind of just dropped into this messy room and this moment, and it's really tender and intimate, and you dropped into their relationships and you get to see this moment unfold, which feels almost, or at least to me, it feels very familiar.
Hi, I'm Milo. I'm the writer of Washing Dishes for Katie.
Hey, I'm Hanya. I'm one of the co-directors.
Hi, I'm Amelie, and I'm the other co-director.
I wrote the script inspired by just like a brief memory I had of when I was trying to look after a friend of mine who was really upset, and the only thing that I could think to do was to help wash up their dishes. I thought that it would make a really nice premise for a story and a good way to look into a relationship of two people who care for each other and want to look after each other. So the film is about Katie, who's 19, and she's living by herself in her studio apartment, which is a mess. And she is pretty distraught because she's just lost her hamster, which is, really important to her. And so her friend Ewan, who's younger, he's 16, comes over and he does the best he can as a 16-year-old boy to look after her.
This story revolves around three characters. We've got Katie, Ewan, and Tom. What we see in this film are the dynamics between these characters unraveling over the course of a night. The focus of the story is for Ewan. He has a crush on this older girl, the older girl being Katie, who is this really cool but lost girl who we can see is so desperate for connection and comfort, yet we see in her relationships she still feels so desperately lonely.
Hi, we're the production designers, and I'm Lily.
I'm Izzy.
What drew me initially to the script was the messiness of Katie's room and how much opportunity there was within that chaos to have real indications of her personality and her character. She's very artistic. I think she doesn't really know what to do with that right now, and her room is just full of different mediums. It's just somebody who's trying to find an outlet and hasn't really found the right one yet. One big one is Ladybird's bedroom in Greta Gerwig's film, because you can see throughout the whole room there's writing on the wall. It's pink, it's very girly, but she's sort of grown with it and made it her own, and although this space is somewhat new to Katie, she's really trying to make a mark on it, so it's quite similar.
We made an initial sketch, and then there was a couple of mood boards, and I went into The Sims and I kind of made a digital mock-up of what the set should be intended to be. Anything that she's ever been interested in will be within that room. Anything she's ever loved or cared about.
Production design is one of the largest components of this film, and because of this we're planning to use as much of the donations as we can on the set. We think it's really important to establish Katie's overall character. We plan on going to a lot of different charity shops and being very sustainable with how we source things, but also there are a lot of things that will require us to buy more expensive pieces so that it is as authentic as possible.
In the way that many of us do when we look back on our memories, we often exaggerate particular moments and downplay others. This film is a memory of Ewan's, really. And so when we're watching this film, we aim that the visuals reflect that. And that's kind of seen through what Ewan prioritizes when he reflects on this memory. The visuals really aim to kind of carry a tone of intimacy and gentleness.
This is a real passion project for all of us three and everyone on the crew as well, and we'd really appreciate any donations that you can spare to help us bring this film to life. So thanks very much for watching. Please follow us on our social media, and we look forward to making this film.